guys, welcome back to The Bright Side. Macy here, the Bright Side Girl, and today is the start of week 2 for Galaxyathon. This is my reading vlog for Galaxyathon, so in case you missed it, I will link week 1 up in the cards. It was really fun. I really want you guys to go check it out if you haven't already, because on Saturday we did some really fun space-themed activities. I read a couple really cool books, and overall I felt like it was a decent vlog. So we're gonna try and have another fabulous week. Happy day 8/9. So I'm very sorry, we're gonna skip day 1 because I did not get a chance to check in with you. I had such a busy day on Monday and my hair wasn't like clean and it was just kind of a mess. So I did not check in for day 9, but I did get some reading done. I still have an hour and a half left of We Hunt the Stars. I think I had about 2.5 hours left when I left off with you guys, and now I have an hour and a half left. Like I said in the last vlog, I'm really enjoying this. It's got a little bit of a cozy romance with mild spice in it so far. This is the beginning of the trilogy. This is the bookish box edition, so I wanted to read at least one special edition per readathon. It's so pretty. This is like the regular cover. Which I also like the regular cover. Enjoying this so far. We're gonna finish that today. It's Tuesday at 11 a.m. and it is supposed to rain from Tuesday through Friday. So that is going to mess up my plans just a little bit because I was wanting to do some things outside of the house. So because of that, I didn't do a ton of like housework and meal prepping and things on the weekend because it was so nice outside. I did gardening and stuff, and I knew that we'd be a little bit more trapped in the house this week. So today I have a lot of cleaning to do, no laundry thankfully, and we're gonna do some meal prepping for the week, some healthy meal prepping. I've got to edit some of last week's reading vlog. I don't have any regular work really that needs done today, so that's really nice. And then we're gonna try to squeeze in a walk if the rain will stop for like 40 minutes because I don't know when I'm gonna get the opportunity to walk ledge, so I want to make sure that I can do that if I can, if there's like any break in the weather. Jeff is working late tonight, so we might go to like Target or Barnes & Noble or something tonight to kind of entertain ourselves. And yeah, I think that is what we're gonna do today. I don't know if I'll have a ton to film, but I'll try to find some fun things to show you guys. I've got my alien sweater on because the weather dropped down, so it's a little bit chillier today, and we're gonna start another audiobook once I finish Hunt the Stars. I'm gonna really try. I don't want to like stress myself out to get a lot of books done, but I'm feeling much like happier and clear-minded than I was last week. So I'm gonna try to take advantage of that to really get some reads in and like physically read, because I have not physically read hardly at all other than some graphic novels, which I did enjoy all of them. But those are the plans for today. So I'll check back in when I have finished my book or if I have something fun to show you guys. Hey guys, happy Galaxyathon day 10. It is 2 p.m. on Wednesday. It has not been the most productive of days. It has been raining for most of the day. I haven't felt the greatest today. It's my time of the month that just happened. Yesterday was really great. I had a lot of energy and I just felt really like happy. And then today with the rain and just the womanly things, I've been low energy and a little bit sluggish. So I have not read or listened to anything today because of reasons. However, I do have quite a few reading updates. So I finished Hunt the Stars yesterday. I liked this. I want to say it is around a 4-star. This was very cozy. I love the spaceship setting. I love that she was like cooking a lot and like taking care of people. I liked this sweet little romance that was happening in here, kind of a little bit of a mild enemies to lovers. This did get fairly spicy towards the end, like a little bit. There were like 2 or 3 decently spicy scenes, which is not my favorite thing, but because there was like a solid plot and it wasn't the characters just pining and talking about each other's bodies embodies like the whole book. I didn't mind it, and I wouldn't call this like a smut book. It just has a few spicy scenes in it. So good to know that going in. This is an adult series, so I wasn't aware of that. I think our main character is like 34, which was kind of fun. But yeah, I think I will continue on with the next book. We had a little bit of plot twisty things in here, so it was a little bit of a slow burn with the romance and just with the plot. It was definitely like kind of more chill and cozy, but there were some actiony things in there. So overall, one that I think that I'll be recommending in the future. Then last night, since Jeff wasn't home, I read 41 more pages of Pride and Prejudice in Space. I've got it in my little book Gizmo alien sleeve. She has been creating book sleeves for the readathons, which has been very fun. I got 40 pages in. I am enjoying this. I don't know if I'm going to finish it in time for the readathon because this is basically almost word for word Pride and Prejudice with some scenes cut out and then some spacey things put into it. It's very hard to explain, but I'm loving the imagery and just the way that the book is formatted. They're like going to balls and things on the spaceship. Because it's got that Pride and Prejudice like writing style, it is not a quick read, and it's not really very spacey. Like they'll say it's set on a spaceship or he's on the spaceship, but really it's just Pride and Prejudice. So I'm having mixed feelings, but I'm reading it. Then I started Supermoon by H.A. Swain. I read Hungry by H.A. Swain a few years ago. It was one of my favorite dystopian books. I just really thought it was really fun. And this one is so interesting. Ever since Uma's family immigrated to the Moon Utilitarian Survival Colony, she has dreamed of going back to Earth, but not as a stowaway. Passing as an Earthling is easy for this budding scientist, but if Uma doesn't return to Musk soon, her mother will be forced back to the grueling life they escaped in the wastelands of Earth. But before Uma can return to the moon, she meets Talitha, a clever and beautiful Earth girl. "You and I were written in the stars," Uma says, as they peer up at the night sky. "I would give the world to be with you," Talitha tells Uma. Little do they know, each is keeping a high-stakes secret from each other. So we have a little female-to-female romance in here, and I'm enjoying it so far. We're following each girl's perspective. So one is on Alphazonia on Earth, and then one survival colony. So we're going back and forth. I only got 25 pages into this because I am the worst with physical reading right now, but I am enjoying this one. This one's sucking me in more than Ignite the Stars. We're putting a pause on this one. We're going to switch out. The rain has stopped for today, but it's supposed to continue Thursday and Friday. So I'm going to go take Ledge to go on a nice little walk slash hike. I don't know if I'll be able to squeeze one in any other time. I didn't get one in yesterday. I didn't get one in Monday, so I'm already behind on like my exercise maintenance. And then I'm going to listen to 6 Wakes by Mur Lafferty. I think this is YA, but it could be adult. I'm not sure. It is a standalone. We are on a lone ship with a murdered crew and a clone who must find her own killer before they strike again. So another clone book, which apparently I like. So we're gonna start this one on audio, and then I'll probably get back enough to get ready to go to see Mickey 17 tonight. So Jeff and I are having a little date night. We're gonna go see Mickey 17. We might go get some dinner and have a little hangout. And yeah, I've got some cleaning and stuff to do when I get home because I didn't get too much done today and things like that. Yesterday I made some really cool space cookies that I need to take some pictures of with some books because I thought they were fun, like blueberry sugar cookies. Made some other like meal preppy things while I was like cleaning and editing and doing all the house stuff. So I think that is all my updates for now. We're also going to go to a library and a little free library that is space themed. So that'll be fun. guys, happy Galaxyathon day 11. I am here. I am on theme. It is 5 p.m. on Thursday. I had quite a morning today. First of all, we were gonna go see Mickey 17 last night and go out to eat, and we didn't have enough time to do both with the show times, so we decided to go tonight instead. So that's happening later, finally. And last night, Jeff took me to get tacos at this new place that was so good. It was absolutely fabulous. And then today, because it was supposed to rain most of the day, I just didn't want to be cooped up in the house anymore. So I went to the chiropractor, but I took my computer and my phone and everything. I went to a coffee shop that was on theme, and I did like an hour and a half of work on the computer just to get out of the house. And then I went to the library. I went to the library bookstore. We went to some little free libraries. We went to World Market, saw a bunch of space food, and I went and got some lunch. So I had a really nice day. And then I came home and I walked Ledge really quick because there was a break in the weather. 3 hours left in this at the speed I listen. It's going slowly. Like, I'm interested in it. The narrator is not the most engaging, and the story is not super quickly paced. Come to find that with my sci-fi, I like it to have some kind of cheekiness and humor to it. It doesn't have to be like cheesy, but kind of like a little bit of humor. Like, I know I haven't read The Martian, but how I'm assuming The Martian is Mickey 7, Illuminae, or I want it to be like really intense and maybe even a little scary. And the ones that are kind of in between are the ones I seem to be struggling with. So it's all right so far. I'm interested, but I'm not like obsessed with it. I went to the 2 little free libraries that I found that were like themed for the readathon. I have one more that I'm gonna try to hit. One was Starry Night themed, so it was like Van Gogh, but like the stars. And then one was a TARDIS box, which was very fun. I didn't find anything, but we took a little visit to them. And then I want to show you the books I got at the library bookstore. So I spent $12 on these. These are excellent finds. I had been to this library recently, so somebody must have just donated some. So I got The Ministry of Time, Helene Bradley. I've heard really great things about this. All I know is that it has to do with time travel, which I really like. Time travel books. That's another like sci-fi subgenre that I really enjoy. And this one's newer. I think this one came out last year. Yeah, last year in 2024. So always exciting to find like newer books. The Last Devil to Die, Richard Osman. So I want to start this series. This is the Thursday Murder Club series. The book is coming out sometime this year. This one came out in 2023. This is like up to like 5 or 6 books right now. So I'm just like slowly collecting them. The Queen Will Betray You by Sarah Henning. This is book 2 in the Kingdoms of Sand and Sky. First one is The Princess Will Save You, which is supposed to be inspired by The Princess Bride. I love her covers. I think Charlie Bowater does her cover for these. I love Sea Witch, her debut duology, so much, so I need to read this one. All of these books were 2 books except for The Ministry of Time and the Richard Osman one. And then I got Phantasma by Kaylee Smith, Book of the Month edition. This is a romantasy, and I feel like it's gonna be too spicy for me, but because I found it for $2, we're gonna try it. It's a chunky one. It's an adult romance. I'm assuming it's gonna be dark. I am fairly positive it's spicy. I don't know how much. Oh, I have never read the synopsis for this. So Ophelia discovers her mother has been brutally murdered. No time to grieve. She has inherited the family's fearsome magic and enormous debt. Circumstances go from dire to deadly, however, when Ophelia's sister decides to pay off the loan by entering Phantasma, a competition where contestants rarely escape alive, and the victor is granted a single wish. Oh, that sounds like it's right up my alley. Hopefully I like it and it's not too spicy. Let me know if you want me to do like a reading vlog with this. It's giving me Phantom of the Opera vibes, but I don't think it's a retelling of any kind. Not sure. And then the most exciting one, I couldn't believe they had this because this is an indie book, is On These Black Sands by Vanessa Razan. I've been wanting to read this for a while, but it's an indie book, which is harder for me to get, and I almost never find indie books like out in the wild. And this is a very popular like YA trilogy or duology. It might be new adult, something like that, but this one has gold sprayed edges. I think this is a special edition, unless this is how the regular ones come. Oh my god. Look, this is so fun. Oh, it's Fae Crate. That is cool. It's Fae Crate's exclusive edition of it. And then there is an epic, really fun reverse dust jacket. That is so cool. So I will definitely be reading this for Mermaid Marathon. So yay. Very, very exciting to find special editions like this, like out in the wild, and this one was $2 or $3. Okay, so now I just gotta continue doing some cleaning since I was like gone all day. I gotta make dinner for us since we ate out yesterday. We're not gonna eat out tonight. I got some space snacks at World Market, like some chips and a candy bar and a moon pie, because I don't think Jeff's ever had a moon pie, and we don't really buy stuff like that, but for readathons I occasionally will get some of the more like old school treats. I usually just like to make stuff like that, but I got him a moon pie. I got some spacey themed chips, and I got a chocolate bar that has Pop Rocks in it for us to snack on. I also got a couple things to add to the giveaway, so that was fun. It was raining so freaking hard today, but I was excited because I got an umbrella in my last fairy loot box and I got to use it, and it was like fantasy themed, so I felt fun walking around with it. But that's what's happening so far. I'll take you along with the movie with us. I'll let you know if I get any more done in my books. I'm assuming I'm going to finish this book and probably one more audio because I have kind of a busy weekend. So I'm not having like the most amazing readathon reads ever. Just I'm not getting as much done as I normally do. We're doing our best over here. It's been like a rainy, foggy, like low energy couple of weeks. So hopefully you guys are still enjoying the vlog. One last thing. On Wednesday last week, I forgot to show you guys, but I'll put the video and the picture up here. So I have been talking to Jeff. I've been like teasing him for not getting me flowers for Valentine's Day because it was when he had that horrible flu, and then I got the flu. We were both like knocked out for like 2 weeks. We canceled our dinner plans and everything. So I've been like teasing him like, you owe me flowers. I haven't gotten my Valentine's flowers. Mostly kidding. I'm like also like somewhat manifesting it. And then he came home with this giant bouquet. He is teasing me that I manifested flowers like from out of this world because his boss had like gone to a funeral and gotten like several of these bouquets to give from like him and his kids and his parents. And the lady was a vegan, and so she wouldn't accept the flowers, so she made everybody take their flowers home, which I know vegans don't eat like honey and this like very specific with food, but I've never heard about the flower thing, so I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, I wanted to tell you that because I kept forgetting to like take a picture live with you, so perfect timing.
Got a triple-decker moon pie, babe.
I know, I don't know why. This is Jeff's first moon pie.
It's
I think.
softer than I expected.
Yes. Forgive Ledge drinking in the background.
It's very, very bready.
Is it? I don't remember. What would you describe it? I think.
I took a big bite. So
Oh, it's not like a whoopie pie. I thought it was.
What's a whoopie pie?
Oh.
It's not bad.
It's essentially a s'more.
Yeah, it's like a cake marshmallow thingy.
It's like a s'more. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, it's not bad. I like it.
Happy Galaxyathon Day 12. Alright, it is 2 p.m. on Friday. I have not gotten a ton accomplished today besides some work things. So we did not wind up going to Mickey 7 last night because I made dinner and it took a little longer than I was expecting it to, and we didn't want to have to like rush to eat it. So we decided we're just gonna go on Saturday when we don't have to like wait for Jeff to come home. He does have some work to do in the morning, but then we're gonna like go see it in the afternoon. So I stayed home, I cleaned, I did some cooking and things, and I finished 6 weeks. This was a ride. So I wasn't loving it. And then like the halfway point, I was like, okay, I'm into this. It's interesting. And then it kind of like tapered off again. And I was like zoning out. At first I thought it was just like my mood because I'm very like brain foggy and just not wanting to pick up my books as much as I have in the past. But this was just very weird. There was a lot of jumping back and forth between the characters' past and the present day, which sometimes I love. And in this case, I just didn't. There was a lot of technical things and rules with the clones and the situation, which was interesting, but I think the problem was at times it was kind of humorous. The characters were kind of snarky and funny, like not overly snarky, but there was a little quips and things. But then the book felt like you wanted it to take it really seriously, and there just wasn't a good balance. I just felt like it didn't mesh well together. So we're sitting at a 3-star. I feel like a lot of people are gonna love this. It won like a Hugo Award, which is like shocking to me. And if you really love sci-fi, I feel like you'll enjoy this. But if you are new to sci-fi, I would not recommend this one. This is an adult one, not YA. I wasn't sure which way it went. I found it a little bit boring and slow. Yeah, I don't know. My reads are not going the greatest, which is not the norm. Normally I am so invested in all of my books. I've liked a couple, but a couple not so much. So we are going to start Space Oddity today, and I'm very excited for this one. I love space opera by Catherine M. Valente, so I feel like this is going to be a winner. This one will have a lot of humor and be very quirky and funny and fast-paced, just based on my experience with the first one. I think this is going to be the last audiobook I'm going to read, so hopefully this goes well. Once again, I'm just going to continue to do some cleaning and some cooking today. I was going to go to the gym and then like go to Home Goods and stuff to get some house supplies that I needed, but it's really rainy again and I want to make some food and things for the weekend and for my friend that I'm meeting up with because I have like a busy weekend coming up. So I think I'm just gonna stay home and do that, and then I can get more audiobooking in as well. I'm gonna just kind of chill and hang out. So I won't have a lot of other things to film today, but that is my update for Friday. Are you cooped up, buddy?
On his own planet, just like me. And I'm pumped for this mission, cause the Masked Singer has been on my bucket list for years. Throughout my travels, I've racked up quite a few.
Hey guys, happy Galaxyathon day 13. And happy weekend, happy Saturday. So I'm checking in with you at 5 p.m. So I'm going to show you everything that we did today. We did a lot of like errands and things. We got a nice walk-in for Ledge. We got some crepes for breakfast. We got some sandwiches for lunch. Went to a bookstore, went to Home Goods, a whole bunch of things. So I'm going to show you all of that now. Alright, then I came home and I did some gardening. I even did a space-themed hanging basket because I got some galaxy-themed petunias. So I wanted to do a readathon basket for every readathon, like a themed basket if I can find 1 or 2 plants that have the names of the readathon or something like that. So I thought that might be fun. At the Goodwill bookstore, I got 2 books. I got Tarnished Are the Stars, which I've been wanting to get for Galaxyathon for a while. I don't think this one has an audio, so I needed the physical copy for sure. It's just gorgeous by Rosie Thor. And then I got the Barnes & Noble edition of Queen of Nothing, which is the black cover. I am thrilled. This is probably worth quite a bit because they don't sell these anymore and they were like really popular when they first came out. So I may try to like slowly collect the other ones. And then it has the snake on it too. Part of the Cruel Prince trilogy, which is one of my all-time favorites. Then I listened to the first Murderbot in graphic audio. I started this one a few days ago and I just never finished it while I was gardening because it's only like an hour at the speed I listened to. And I can confirm the graphic audio really helped. I liked it a lot more. I'm gonna bump this one up to like a 3.75. So that's exciting, and I probably will continue on via graphic audio. So let's hope the journey continues to go well. Then I got 2 hours into Space Oddity by Catherine M. Valente. I was so excited for this one because I love space opera so much. I am not loving this one as much. At first I was, because the tone is very similar, very Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, very quirky. The alien is like narrating to you what is happening in the world since the events of the space opera and like what has happened since the world has known that there's aliens and all the effects of that and the different people and all that stuff. However, we are still getting the narration, and I felt like, unless I'm remembering wrong, in space opera, we got that narration, which was really funny and specific, and then we would get like the actual story with some characters and things. I felt like more dialogue between the characters. Right now we're just getting a ton of narration and very little dialogue, so I'm not liking it as much so far. But I'm gonna keep reading it. Don't think I'll have time to finish this because we are getting ready to go see Mickey 17. Finally, I've got my little alien outfit on. It's 6 p.m. The movie starts at 7, so I'll be home at 9. I may be in the mood to read when I get back. I'm not sure. I haven't physically read anything else, but that is my little update for today. So hopefully we can finish one more book. If not, we've had a okay readathon. So that is my update for now, and I will check in with you later. Happy Galaxyathon day 14 and the final day. It is almost 9 a.m. on Sunday. My mom and my sister are on their way to pick me up because we are going to LA and we're going to go see The Cursed Child. I got my mom and sister tickets for Christmas because we've never seen it before. It's going to be like a 2.5 hour drive, so we have quite a long day ahead of us. So I don't think I'll have much reading time, if at all. I am going to bring the last Spaceboy graphic novel in hopes that I can finish it, but I won't be able to do any audiobooking, I don't think, depending on how soon I get home. I don't know what we're going to do afterwards. That is the plan today. So not very spacey, but that's just what's going on. We really enjoyed Mickey 17 last night. We had a really good time. I have not been to the movies. Well, I went in November to see Wicked because you have to, but I don't think Jeff has been to the movies in over maybe like 2 years, and we had a really fun time. I thought Robert Pattinson did a great job. I wasn't sure about his voice choice at first, but I understand that he did 2 different voices to separate the 2 clone versions of him. The movie is very different than the book. Like, there are a lot of similarities. However, it's a lot more fast-paced. There's a lot more action and tension, and the ending is a little bit different, but I felt like I kind of understood why they made those choices because the book's a little bit on the slower, more chill side, and I felt like it just made sense. But just know, if you really love the book going in, that it's kind of just a different form of the art, and I enjoyed both. So I thought, just like as a movie, it was well done and enjoyable. I really liked the girl that played Nasha, his love interest, like a lot. She was really feisty and really fun. Overall, I thought it was just like really good. So yay, that is my update. I may not update you again for a little bit, but I'll take you with us and we're gonna go see The Cursed Child. One more thing, I also forgot yesterday we went to Dollar Tree and I found Truth of the Divine by Lindsay Ellis. This is book 2 in the Nomina series, which I heard about for the first time this year. The first one is Axiom's End, and it's a really cool looking sci-fi series, space related. So I may try to dive into this one for next Galaxyathon, and now I have the second book. It has been a while since I have checked in. I filmed a little outro for you, but I accidentally deleted it, so I wanted to pop in here and tell you that we had the most amazing time at The Cursed Child. If you get the chance to go see it, I cannot recommend it enough. It was absolutely phenomenal. Like, it made me believe magic was real because the effects and everything were so good. So this is everything I completed for Galaxyathon. I still did decent, not quite as good as other years, and I didn't love stuff quite as much as I wanted to. I wound up finishing Space Opera and I gave it 2.5 stars. I'll go over everything I read, final thoughts and feelings and ratings in my Galaxyathon reading wrap-ups, as well as my March reading wrap-up. I read a couple of space-themed books for that one as well, so make sure you head over and check that out. I'm currently filming the second week of Randomathon Flowers, which is my next readathon, and we're actually going to start prepping for Hikeathon here very soon. So lots of fun readathon stuff coming up. Let me know if you're participating in Galaxyathon. Hit me up with a space emoji if you made it this far, and I will see you guys next time on the bright side.